All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Free Rein 6M podcast. We've been off for a minute, been handling business and just just handling normal day-to-day shit. Took a little what's it been? Probably like 12 days since the last podcast. But today it's just me and Dad hanging out this morning before he heads out to church, and
feeling good. I did a part of a group that gave back yesterday and did a project yesterday. I'm a little bit sore today, but
yeah,
I feel good. It was for an elderly woman that couldn't afford to get the work done on her own, and so we got together and got some people to pay for materials, and we provided labor, and we got it done. It was a good time. Feels good.
Yeah,
feels good. It's always good to give back.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
A little sore this morning though.
Yeah, we've been off of the podcast, but busy shooting content, giving back. What else we have?
Well, we got architect. Finally, for those who've been following us a little bit, we've learned a lot through this process, and getting the architect took a little while, and we got to get through this permitting part.
Occupancy permit.
Yeah. So working on that, and pretty excited about that, getting that done.
Yeah, it's looking like we'll have like occupancy permit, it'd be about like 300 people in here.
Yeah.
So that's
right.
That'll be big.
Yeah. And then they get the liquor license and all that stuff. So yeah, it's exciting. Man, it's taken a lot longer than we anticipated for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's everything, all the stories that everybody told us while we were doing it that we didn't believe, it's all coming true. So
yeah, you always go into these things optimistic, right? Or you should, and then things just happen the way they happen, and there's definitely a plan here, and we're living it and learning from it and grinding and getting better as human beings and men. And
we've been just enjoying the process of this whole thing and learning so much and gaining patience, strengthening our team, and there's a lot of preparation. It's like God's putting us through this journey to get ready for. It's going to take a lot of work to actually run this thing.
Right.
It's not going to be easy.
Right. Yeah. It is a journey. That's exactly the best way to describe it. It's his journey for us. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been hard, but it's been gratifying for sure.
Yeah. It's, the whole thing's been a crazy journey.
It has.
Really. I mean, we started over there in the basement in KCK and making content and going to Cloud9, and it was just all trial and error. And now we're here, and things gotten a little more serious, but same mission.
Yep.
Just sharpened a little bit.
Right. Well, they say it takes like 10 years really to perfect your craft or your profession or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's probably part of what I've accepted lately is, or just this is probably my entrepreneurship. I've been in it a while. I've always kind of accepted that, you want to dominate every day and move quickly, fast, get as much as you can done in one day, at the same time knowing it's going to take that long to, you're in this for the rest of your life. You know? So there's not like an end goal with this.
Well, it's been helpful to have your patience, because I'm not a patient person.
Yeah.
So that's been really tough.
I'm not either, really.
I know you're not, but you've been really good about staying focused on the future and the long term, and that's been helpful.
Yeah, I think as long as you find that way to enjoy that process and find your place in it all,
right?
It feels like clockwork.
Yeah. Well, it helps a lot to have supporters that we do, that feed us and keep our energy level up, especially when it gets tough and they're texting you or messaging you or calling you, say, hey, we got your back.
Yeah.
What do you need? Can we help? That kind of stuff. So that's always great.
Yeah. The daily support's big.
Yeah.
Because
this shit ain't easy. Yeah. This shit is really hard.
It's fun, but it ain't easy.
Yeah. And, we've evolved, and each of us have grown, and I'm at that point where I'm just like, I ain't got time for anything that isn't a part of our mission, right? If you're either in or you're out.
Yeah.
Even internally with our team, You either in or you're out.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at today.
Yeah.
We don't have time for anything else.
Yeah.
And I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
Right? You're in or you're out.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have time or mental capacity for that.
Yeah. It's, everybody around us, everybody involved, every day, it just needs to be about moving forward.
Yeah.
We're not going to, if somebody's stuck in the same place they were yesterday, then this ain't for them.
Yep. And there's a lot of things about this stuff that, running a business and that you don't want to do on a daily basis. There's things I don't like doing.
Yeah.
And I still got to do it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that has to happen for each of us. And so we're all growing from that and realizing that, it ain't all fun and games.
Mm-hmm.
There's some hard shit with this, and there's some things we don't like doing on a daily basis, but it's got to get done.
Yeah.
And it's got to get done one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, before I forget, I saw something, a friend of ours posted something about that McBee dynasty deal. I want to give a shout out to McBee and his family. Very happy for him. I don't know him all that well, but he was a couple of years younger than me, but he's a hometown guy. And so I wish all the best and success.
He said you guys used to party a little bit.
Well, we did a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. He bought.
He's a good man.
He bought seed from Chad a while back. And,
did
he? Yeah. He made a little comment that hinted, don't tell nobody about my partying days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had a big event yesterday, right? Celebrating their Paramount movie or TV show or something.
Yeah, they got a show on Paramount.
Yeah.
Yep. I think they're operating down there in Gallatin.
Is it Gallatin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So McBee Dynasty, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. So check it out. I haven't yet, but I will. Hometown guy.
Fort Osage.
Fort Osage. Yep. And you never know who's going to have success when you're 18. Right?
Yeah.
And he's done really well.
Yeah.
He worked his nuts off early on, and he's got a bunch of boys, and they're doing good things.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's America needs to see those stories.
Yeah.
Over the victim stories that they constantly put out. It's like there just ain't those McBee stories flowing around there, around on the news every day. It's victim. It's people getting shot, people getting murdered, people getting their feelings hurt in some way. It's we need to create more storylines that put people in the mindset of that work hard mindset, that American culture, that what everybody before us have built. We need to follow that path more.
I agree. I did a little clip on my own the other day on my own personal Facebook. I got like 10 people that so it doesn't reach anybody.
You gotta add some more people though.
Yeah. But it was about that victim stuff. It's just like, you know what? Earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Go put the fucking work in. Go sacrifice.
You'll be a lot better for it, and everybody around you that watches you, that supports you.
And if you don't get what you're after, it's either you didn't work hard enough or it ain't in God's plan.
Yeah.
Make adjustments. Look in the fucking mirror. Mm-hmm. Don't blame everybody else for what you didn't get. And put the work in.
Yeah. There's been so many moments in our journey where it's like, we had conversations like, are we moving forward, or, what are we doing, or how are we going to even get this done?
Yeah.
I don't know how we did or anything, but it's just that mindset of you got to go forward.
Yes.
Right.
You got to put the goddamn work in.
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't have. But yeah. So, all that victim bullshit, all these people that want to blame everybody else on whatever's going on with them. And, if everybody just accept responsibility for where they're at, no matter what has happened in their life, just accept responsibility for where you're at in your life and put the work in, we'd all be better for it.
Yeah.
But nah, people want to bitch and do these different things and deflect responsibility and blame others. And, it's a bunch of horse shit. Now there's some stuff out there, right, that it's hard to take. Things happen to us, and it's hard to take that.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, But man, you cannot be successful. You can't move forward. You can't live with purpose if you're blaming others for your own position in life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have this in our own family.
Yeah.
Right? We just dealt with this.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Bunch of bullshit.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's, in these hard journeys and these, if you are trying to do something big time or be successful, it's about more than yourself. You got a lot of people watching you. Yeah. Somebody's watching, maybe not a lot, but you got important people watching you.
Yeah.
At least the next generation is going to be watching.
Right. That's right.
So what legacy, what lessons do you want to leave behind for that next, that next generation to keep this country moving?
That's a good point. It's a good point, especially like people my age, what are we doing to pass along something to the newer generations? Yeah. Next up, right? How are we helping them get ready to play a part in America and in this world?
Yeah. Right? There's a ton of people that just live day to day and, it's nothing special, nothing different day to day. And it's just bare minimum.
Right.
Not chasing nothing.
Right. No purpose really in life.
I couldn't live like that.
I'm not judging people. That's how you want to live. That's how you want to live. The problem with that is you're not passing along something valuable to next up. And that doesn't help our country. That doesn't help our world. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it leads to mediocrity, really. We have a mediocre country, which is what's happening.
Mediocre population and workforce, and especially in the next generations. The next generations are very smart. They have technology, a ton of it.
Yes.
But how do you put that into effect and use that to
how do you apply that to
mankind's advantage?
Yeah. How do you apply that to your life and the life of
other than video
people
games
around
and
you?
Fucking
right.
Netflix and all the bullshit? Like how do you put that into action and have a positive effect? Make sure that the next generation is somewhat secure.
Right.
Secure as in freedoms.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. Like, what we're talking about is a lot of folks living without purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Just haven't taken time to sort of think about what their purpose in life is. Now, a lot of people say raising my kids.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely important. We know we got to raise our kids.
That's what you're supposed to
be responsibly.
Like that's the bare minimum, really.
It is, right. If you're going to have kids, then you just committed to growing them up.
Realistically, that's the only thing that you're here on earth to do, like when it comes down to science.
Yeah, appropriate. Right? Humans are supposed to appropriate.
But we're, we're here for more. Like, we're not like the rest of just these fucking creatures. We're not like the deer and the fucking bears and wolves and shit. Like, we obviously have more. Like, look at these buildings, all these great things that people have built. We have, we have a bigger purpose here on earth.
Yes.
And it's to be great.
Yeah.
It's not to be mediocre.
Yeah. Well, it's to please God too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really a lot of people will say, I don't believe in God, or, or they're believers in vain, where they pretend to believe.
Yeah.
And I've been there, but it's, we are supposed to live and please God.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it sort of take care of itself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Well, outside of that stuff, I seen
get pretty deep there.
Yeah. I seen the craziest thing the other day.
Is that what you posted yesterday?
Yeah, the fucking, the Asians, man, they can do everything. Smarter than everybody, but they literally can do everything. You see Otani in baseball, that dude's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
But I met an Asian crackhead the other day. You ever seen one of them?
I don't think I have.
I ain't never seen one of them till the other day. It's some nutty shit.
Yeah, that is, that's unique.
Like, it's out of this world.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought some donuts for a guy that was down on his luck or whatever's going on with him. He wanted some money. I said, I don't have any money.
Yeah.
So I was in the convenience store. He asked for some food, so I bought him some food.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, it's fucking Sunday, ain't it?
It is Sunday. That's right. Yeah.
Can't beat it.
Yeah. So, it's, what's ahead of us? We got the architect. It's just a matter of getting that permit, getting that liquor license, making the event space available, being ready for all that.
Yeah, really the only thing in our way was figuring out the fire exit, but it sounds like, we probably got the fire exit figured out.
Yeah.
It might take once we get it approved, it's like take a day to build it all, put the door in and cut the brick out downstairs.
Yeah.
And have a fucking fire exit.
Another one. We already got one.
Yeah. But need two for that amount of people.
Yeah.
We've got a few podcasts coming out soon. They're going to be audio pods, just exclusively audio.
Okay.
We got Dom Chronicles, Monty Law, Storm Fritz, all great people, great conversations. So those will be out soon. We had to gather all the past podcasts together. So it took forever. And then now we got to upload them and get them onto all the streaming platforms. So if you want to listen in your car while you're working out, that'll be a thing now.
Nice. Nice. You got some trips coming up?
Yeah. Wyoming on the 22nd and come back on the 5th of May. And then like May 22nd through the 26th, we're in Texas on a hog hunt.
Nice.
Yeah. For somebody's bachelor party.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Should be a good time.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Well, you do a great job on that content. Anybody out there likes hunting outdoors, wants to film it, we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess you got to get to church.
Yeah, I got to get to church.
Me and Zane got to clean this place up and crank some content out for this week coming up. So
sounds good.
Everybody have a great day and live your free reign.
Free reign.